Truma water heater, or even blown air heater, seems to have been around for ages, Truma has. But do you actually know anything about Truma? So the history of Truma, it began in 1949 in Munich, Germany, founded by Philip Kreis. Well, I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. Now, he taught English, and the electric light in the class kept going out due to post-war power cuts in the school. Philip realised gas was widely available and used a gas pipeline to develop gas lamps for his school. So shortly after the introduction of these new lamps, the school turned into a company that produced them, and Truma was born. Hey-ho! Named after the US President Harry S. Truman, as Kreis admired efforts to reconstruct Germany after the war, and in 1955 Truma released a quick-acting valve to shut off gas lines. Quick-acting valve, say that quick. These gas lamps became popular in caravanning and camping, and so Kreis decided to make more products for this market. In 1961, the Trumatic gas stove was released, the first official recognised caravan heater that worked independently with only LPG, so no electric. All it needed was a good supply of gas, and the enclosed system kept gases outside the vehicle, just like this one, making it very safe and economical to run. Now, before this, very few European motorhomes and campervans, or even caravans, had any form of heating whatsoever. Then came the gas pressure regulator in 1969, the Trumatic. And then in 1975, the electrical controlled blown air device, the Trumatic E, was born, and was capable of being used in mobile homes, boats, trucks, powered by LPG and a balanced flue. So in 1976 led to a hot water supply in these vehicles by introducing the Truma Therm, using heat from the gas blown air system to heat water, and this was shifted with an immersion heater for summer use. All very clever, isn't it? So let's carry on. In 1961, Truma launched its first water boiler in both gas and electric systems with variable temperature controls and surveillance via controls. There were a 10 to 14 litre capacity, making it easy to shower, which wasn't possible before. Anyway, in the 1990s, space heating and hot water became standard on all caravans and motorhomes in the UK, and then Truma then launched the Trumatic C in 1994, an LPG fired blown air heater with a 12 litre water jacket for warm water. This was an instant success due to the 1800 watts of electric heating option, as electricity included in the pitch fees. This produced heating and hot water from a single device. In 2007, the Truma Combi released the Trumatic C system. It was smaller and horizontal burner chamber, which meaning it could be mounted under beds, something like this. There are a few different types of combi boiler: the Combi 4, 4E, which are for smaller or medium vehicles and with a heat output of 4 kilowatts. The Combi 4 is gas only, and the Combi 4E is both gas and electricity. And here is the 6E Plus, and as you can see, it's a lot bigger and also very dangerous, but we also have the control which is mounted here. In 2011, the Truma first mounted air conditioning unit was born, the Truma Avanti model, so you could have air conditioning throughout the hab in hotter climates, just like this one up here. And then in 2015, the Truma iNet system was released, allowing the heating systems and aircon to be controlled via the Truma app remotely without being inside the motorhome. So you can have your heating on and not even be in the room, and have your aircon and not even be in the room. In 2017, the Truma Vario Heat replaced the e-heaters. Hope you're getting all this. It's lighter, more compact, and allows flexible installation while still being the electrical controlled blown air device. Level control is added to the iNet system, measuring how much gas is left in the system and how long this will last. So moving swiftly on, 2020 Truma expanded the product line, including fridges and also freezers, and in 2020 the iNet system is upgraded to the iNet X. So now you can fully control any Truma appliances in the vehicle, real-time status checks, initiative operation and advanced control via the app. It also offers recommendations on fixing issues that may arise. Well, that's going to help us, isn't it? In 2022, the Combi D is released, much like the gas version of the Combi. The electric diesel version can be used just as electric or hybrid, and the standard version solely works on diesel. There are two sizes available with an integrated 10-litre water tank working on CP Plus, Inlet X and the newer kits. It's getting real awkward. This is X's, CP's, I's, iNets. Anyway, let's carry on. So this system would work perfectly in the smaller vehicles such as this one. The Combi D4, D4E is for small and medium vehicles on 4 kilowatts. The Combi D6 and D6E are for the larger vehicles, and it also has a bigger output of 6 kilowatts. So 2025, Truma have just brought out the Combi Neo, and instead of it being a larger tank of 10 litres, it's 6 litres. But what it does give us is super quickly heated hot water and continuous in under 3 minutes, and that can be gas, hybrid and electric only systems as well. Now this is the latest technology that Truma have just released, but who's to say they're not working behind the scenes and bringing something else soon. And having just celebrated 75 years pioneering the industry, who knows what will come next. So there you go, a brief insight into Truma, and we're all a little bit wiser of who heats and who also keeps us warm in our motorhomes and campervans.